Hello, I'm Kyle Kerman with BudgetTracker.com. BudgetTracker is a feature-rich money management website, and it's basically divided into 4 sections. There's finance, organization, business, and add-ons. So there's a lot to cover, so I'm going to get right into the finance. What you're seeing here is the My Accounts page, and this allows users to go ahead and enter in their checking, savings, credit cards, and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and click on New Account and create a new credit card. So let's say United. Select credit card. And have a $2,000 debt maybe, and $5,000 credit limit. Now over here we have a account number field, which is the last 4 numbers only, and this is for security reasons. We don't want users entering in their full account number. And then we have an APR, where you can put in, let's say, 9%. And then the Add to Bills section, this allows you to create an account and then automatically apply it to your bills. So let's say I'm at $100 a month, and it's going to be coming out of my checking account. So I'll go ahead and add that in. And then once that finishes loading, then we can see here's my United. So now if I go over to my bills, then you can see that the credit card that I've just created is automatically entered in. The one thing I want to show you on the bills page is that if I click on the little calculator icon there, this is going to go ahead and give me a amortization chart. So I can see when this credit card is actually going to get paid off. And there's all the dates for that. The next one over is the My Income. And I've set up some income items already. If I go ahead and update that, then the one thing I wanted to show you here is that if I click on this Auto Record Transfer button, users have the ability to take an income item and either split it into multiple accounts at once, or they can apply the whole deposit into one account and then transfer it to a different account automatically. And that can be by either amount or by percentage. Okay, so the next one over is the budget. Now the budget is went ahead and automatically taken all my bills and my income, brought them into the budget for me automatically. So if I update it on the bills page, I'll see it on the budget page here as well. And then users can also enter in their own categories. But the one thing to point out on the budget page is that under style, I can go ahead and change this over to envelope. And then you can see that I have a envelope style budgeting. And this basically will take your income items from the My Income page and bring it into a column format instead of a regular budgeting format. Okay. The next one over is the My Transactions. And then the My Transactions basically just shows you all the transactions that were entered for that account. You can do filtering, you can select all the accounts or single accounts. Okay, so that's the finance piece. The next one I want to go into is the add-ons. So now the add-ons is where we're really unique in this field. What add-ons allows you to do is, let's say you have a company that wants to keep track, let's say a bike rental company, and they want to keep track of the bike rentals going out. What I'm going to do is create an application that's tailored for my bike rental needs. So let's say I have bike rentals here, and I want to track it by customer. I'll set a quantity, and these are form fields that I'm filling out here. Here's a quantity field. I want this to be hours, so I can see how many hours the bike was taken out. I want an amount field, so that's going to be maybe cost per hour. And a type field. This is going to be the types of bikes or whatever you want it to be. You can group it by tag or by group, so I'll say tag. Start date, I want to keep track of the date, so I'm going to say this is going to be the rental date. And I'll go ahead and click that. I want to tie it to my transactions, and then I want a subtotal, and I'll show the total for that. And that's going to be an equation which is going to multiply the amount that I've created times the quantity and give me an outcome. And then you can select an icon down here. So I'll go ahead and submit that application. And then once that's done, I have bike rentals up here now. So if I click on that, you'll see that the application has been built for me, and no code has been written for this. So if I click on a new entry, I can say customer Bob, and these are the field names that I've entered in, at maybe $5 an hour and 4 hours, let's say, and he has a GT bike, and I want to add it to my calendar. So let me go ahead and submit that. And there's a new entry for Bob. And what I can do now, since I've tied it to my transactions, I'm going to go ahead and click on Record Payment. And then now I'm tying in that new application with my transaction registry On top of that, I'm tying it in with the account section, and you can select the category to tie it in with your budgeting. So let me go ahead and enter that transaction in. And then now you can see that Bob has been paid. So that's pretty powerful. Now if I go over to my calendar, I can see that I have an entry for Bob and the icon that I've chosen for that application. So I've just created an application in maybe a minute without having to write any code, and it's tailored to my business needs. So the next piece I wanted to show you is the Organize. I'm going to run through this really quick so I can get to the business section as well. But basically, Organize allows users to have shopping lists and workout schedules, contacts, basically anything you'd need in your daily life. So it gives users an incentive to come to the site for just their regular daily needs, and then while they're in there, maybe they want to go ahead and record their transactions as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch over to a new design that we've been working on. We plan to release this over in maybe a couple weeks in May. So this is our new design. I'm going to click on the, first I'll click on the bill so you can kind of see how that's unique. So we've done a lot of work on repositioning little things, but it's all basically the same site. So the site is fully co-brandable. So now I'm going to click on the business tab. And this is the last section that I'm going to go into. And the business section basically allows you to store invoices, product inventory, expense reports. And the expense reports allows you to go in and approve or deny your employees' expense reports. So that's a basic summary of the site. Some things that we're going to be launching this year is we're going to be offering different languages in maybe Japanese, French, and Spanish. The site is fully brandable, so we plan on increasing that. And we hope you have any feedback and enjoy the site. Thank you.